Okay, I hope you can hear me. What I'm doing right now is I'm pulling together the last few little items for the auction. I'm going to do a really small one, and then I'm going to do a huge one, and then we're going to get into it. So I'm just giving everyone time to log in. Stay tuned. Get your snacks, whatever, ready. I'll be back. Okay, so we're just giving people a little time to come in. Make sure that you are smashing that notification bell. You can also share this live if you like, or tag a few people that you think this would be good for. And don't be shy, because this is a place to discuss things. You don't have to be a veteran to really have input, because I learn from people every day in the lives and in life. So this is not a place where if you're not seasoned, you can't speak up. This is a place to kind of get the discussion going, to kind of get the mind brewing, so we can all make money in the beauty industry, okay? And you can invite people or share with people who may not necessarily be nail techs, because this is anyone in the beauty industry or for an entrepreneur overall. So just sit back and we'll come on soon. Thanks for your support. This track is so funny to me. I just had to throw it in because the emotions be running high, honey. But I'm coming soon. Just hold on. Just giving people time to come on in. Get what you need to get. We're starting soon.
You
everyone. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know what needs to be adjusted, you know. Shoot, I need to check the darn battery on here. I got to take this down. I'm working off my phone. As you can see, I'm in the easiest place to work. And it is really hot in here. It's hot. It's hot. How is everyone doing? Let me move this up a little bit. There we are. Let me turn up this light a little bit. Oh, that went down. Okay, I think that turned it up. It's hot. It's hot. This is like a little sweater dress. How are you all doing? I gotta turn this heat down. How is everyone today? How is everyone? Hello, hello, hello. You know what? Today is a little bit different for me because this is what I have. Pedialytes. Pedialytes. Can you all hear me okay? Look at these comments. I'm going to pull this in a little closer. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Secure myself. Okay, we are secure. Let me move this up a little bit more and move this up a little bit more. I was rushing, you all. I was literally rushing, trying to get everything ready for today. And I'm going to show you in a second what I mean. But back to the Pedialyte. I'm drinking Pedialyte for a reason, you all, because shoot, this time last night, I was in the emergency room. Called the ambulance and everything because I was in here cleaning and I just wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling good Friday and I almost called the ambulance. And I'm thinking like, okay, you just got back in from out of town. Maybe it's a bug or something, or maybe it's COVID, you know? And so I was like, okay, I feel better. So Saturday I worked, I did my clients and everything. I am that thirsty. I did my clients and everything. And Saturday night, I noticed that, okay, Friday, I was super sick and I almost called the ambulance. I just had my friend check on me every couple hours, fell asleep on the couch. It was, I'm not even going to go into details, but it was really bad. Like, it was bad. That's all I'm going to say. It was really bad. And I was scared for a few minutes, like paralyzed, not able to move, shakes, feverish chills, sweating, unable to breathe really well, all of that. And stomach was queasy, the runs, the whole thing. Saturday, I was okay. Saturday night, I was weak. Sunday, I felt okay. But Sunday night, it all hit me where I just came up from downstairs and sat on the couch. And I was just like, Tanisha, you're pushing yourself too hard. You're pushing yourself too hard. And then all of a sudden, everything just came down, heart beating fast, the sweats, the chills, the room spinning. I was about to pass out. So I had the lady upstairs cleaning. And I just text her like, I need you to come downstairs. I don't feel good. She came downstairs and I told her what happened. She saw me, so she didn't come close because it could have been COVID. And she just called the ambulance. But come to find out, you all, after figuring out everything, it's food poisoning. I had food poisoning. And so food, you know, you got to be, food poisoning is no joke. And food poisoning can take you out of here, just depending on who you are, how strong your body is. Food poisoning can take you straight up on out of here. So I didn't know what it was. And I took a COVID test, a rapid test. Wonderful boyfriend brought me Pedialyte, a ton of it. He brought me 4 darn COVID tests. And he stayed far away from me like, there go your stuff right there. And he sat over in the corner in the kitchen and watched me open the test. And he did not come near me until I took the test and the results came back. Then he came and kissed me. And soup and all of that. So I feel better. And I think I was just dehydrated because when you feel bad like that, the one thing you don't want to do is eat or do anything. So I was just moving, trying to push because I'm a hard worker. I think I am. I have to be. Being an entrepreneur, you have to do it whether you want to or not, which prompted me to do this live tonight. And you have to do it whether you want to or not. And I was just pushing myself. And the mind is so strong. The mind is so strong that you can do anything you want to do if you're in the right headspace. Even if your body is telling you no, you can literally will yourself to get anything done. But that food poisoning was taking me down. It was like I was fighting, but it took me down, y'all. It took me down. And what's crazy is I told you all my neighbor's house burned down. We had another fire 3 doors down. A whole another property burned up. So the fire trucks and ambulances just been over here a lot this week. So I was a little embarrassed because they had a fire truck show up and the ambulance. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so y'all already know that Lauren is always the first one here. You see those eyeballs up top? She's always here. Always. Hey, Lauren girl. She said perfect time. And let me go get your snacks. I can't sip with you tonight. I gotta do the Pedialyte because I'm still feeling a little weak. I'm trying to get myself together. We got our moderator here. Minding Minds. Hello, hello, hello. I needed you last week. I had to block somebody. You got to watch. There's some people in here putting in weird comments. If they keep putting up the same comment, it doesn't make sense. Just put them on a timeout. Okay. Thank you so much for being the moderator. We got Noreen. Hello. Kimberly. Hello. Keeping Nutty. Yes. Hello, Kimberly. 31 Status Nails and Beauty. Hello. Hi. Good. You're great. Okay, you can hear. I'm glad everyone's doing good. Yeah, food poisoning is horrible. Hey, Marlene. Yeah, I am okay. I'm okay. Now that I know what it is, it's like I feel better and I got to just remember to, keep myself going because I will just go. And I won't eat. I won't eat. It's easy for me to just go and not eat. And if you're looking at my lips, yes, I did get my lips done today. I had an appointment for an injection session. I've been getting my lips done for 1.5 years now. Yeah, 1.5 years. And so I hadn't had it done since March. So they look really swollen. You guys, they were just done a few hours ago. So they're swollen and they hurt. So this is not the final result. Okay, so don't clown me now. Don't clown me. Oops. Okay. So that's that. I was giving people time to come in. I do my little pre-commentary to give everybody time to get the notifications. And so let me ask you a question. Who is ready for that auction that I did not do last week? Because I have 2. And if you are interested, just let me know because I have 2. I have a small auction, then I have a big auction. So we're going to do the small one first. Who's ready for a quick little auction? Oops. Hitting the comments. So I had to make 3 trips downstairs just to get all this stuff. This is just showing you some of the stuff that I had pulled, just stuff that I pulled because I have totes and totes and totes and totes and totes and totes and totes of items. So yeah. And I don't know who all can participate because I think I see some of the comments, but not all the comments here. I only see, I do see some Facebook. Okay. Okay, so we got Minded Minds. I'm down. Okay, so the first one, now this is all the stuff for the big one. And it doesn't look like a lot, but it's actually a lot. And I'm going to move. I want you to see what it is. I'm going to move it all down here on the floor because it's in the way. A lot of it is in the way. So Minding Mind said, I'm down. So how it goes is with the auctions, we did them a while back, maybe like a year ago. I do a start and bid on it, and then you just kind of bid. You have to make sure that you got a good connection though, because with the auction, people kind of say, okay, I'll do $10. And then somebody else will come in and put 11. You don't have to type a sentence, you just type the number. So if I type in $10 and you say 11, somebody else may come up and say 12. And if 12, I'm like, okay, I got $12. And if I say it so many times, I'll say going once, going twice. And if I say sold, then that person got it for $12 because even if you put in 13, if it doesn't, you know, that's where the internet connection comes in. The person who got it when I said sold, that's the person who it goes to. And then at that point, you have, you know, time to go in and pay. I have not even put them in there. So I would say right after the live, I will put the boxes in, and I'll put small box, big box on the chicagobeautysource.com, which is right here. And then you will go in and just pay. If not, it's forfeited, and it will go back up on the auction block. So would anyone want to, this is the first one, I'm doing the small one. Dun, dun, dun. So this is the small auction, because I know we have some newbies in here. We have some newbies in here, and the newbies, you know, even though I know you all want to come up out of that, but I know your mind is still on the zoins. I know. I already know. So I want you all to get a little bit of both. So the first is some education. This is the small, but it's really the bag. You get some education and you get a little bit of design. So the first auction is simply this. It is the 30-day nail technician challenge. And you know, if you've been on the website, this particular workbook, it is full color, 100 pages of information week by week. It's 4 weeks, teaching you how to jumpstart or reboot your business and just getting your mindset in the right place. And you have, see, like week 1, you have assignments and different things. And if you've gone through the comments and seen some other videos, and you look in the comments, people will tell you that this book has helped many people. And I'm putting out some new content, so I'm trying to kind of flood out some of the old content that I have. So this book is normally $59. For some people, they may say, wow, yeah, $59. Information costs money, you know, and people charge way more. But this is the book that you can always do anytime your business is slumping, or you stepped out, you need to step back in, or you're just feeling like blah, you don't know, you kind of refer back to this. To me, this is one of those books you keep throughout your career to just get your mind in the right headspace. And, or even if you want to shift your clientele, because sometimes, like me, I'm in a shift and I'm kind of getting away from those clients who want so much design work. It's not where I am in the space of my life. So I'm switching over to a more subdued clientele. And so I've been just thinking, like in 2022, what does that look like and how do I approach this? So this book to me is always going to be a treasure for anyone who's serious about their career. And then just going to throw in too some, because I have a ton of these, some of these, and these are actually stickers. These are stickers. So the good thing about these is, you know, you have some that are like, you have like the water decal types, and you have to kind of place them. These are stickers. So when you put them down, they're not going to move around and all of that. These are actual stickers, and you can do so much with these. So this is the Gucci and the Louis. And so this is going to be the small one. So you have this, and you have simply some design and some education all in one. So I don't know if anyone's talking to me. No one's talking to me. Would you all like to start this small one? The small, oh my God, I can't even talk. And it's partially because of the lip shot. They're swollen and they're going to get really sore tonight. Would you all like to start a very small bag auction? Let me know. I'm just going to see, because there may be a lag. I'm not even sure. I hope I have juice on this phone. I hope I do. Let me know. Am I lagging on comments? Or maybe just no one's commenting. I don't know. I don't want to start and be sitting here looking like a mannequin like. Okay, I got a thumbs up. So I'm literally, and shipping is included, by the way. When I do these auctions, the shipping is included. So we're going to do this. A lot of people have this book. Today, we're going to start this auction off on this book with the decals for $22. Do I hear $22? Do I hear 22? $22. You get the 30-day nail technician challenge along with the nail stickers. $22. $22. It's a great investment. It's something for maybe your niece or someone you know who wants to be in the beauty industry. This gets your mind in the right place. We're going at $22. Would anyone like the 30-day nail technician challenge for $22 today? 22, 22, 22, 22. You better catch it while you can. We got $22. We got $22. Minding Minds is at $22. Do I hear 23? Do I hear $23? 23 or $25? Do I hear 23, $25? 23, 23. Anyone at 23? Make sure your internet connection is up there because you know this is really a deal in the steal. This right here is definitely more than $65. If you were to buy this off the website, you can get this today if you beat Minding Minds at $22. I don't know. Do I hear $23? Does anyone have $23? 23, 23, 23, 23. Do I hear anyone at $23? 23, 23. Okay. Well, we got Minding Minds at $22 going once. We got Minding Minds at $22 going twice. And sold to Minding Minds at you already know what to do, Minding Minds. I told you all she grabs all the boxes all the time. I thought you had the book. So this is going to be going to you. Just wait until after the live. I have to actually put it in the system. This right here. So it'll be like bag 1 or something. You'll see it. I'll put it under nail supplies. So it'll be bag number 1 at $22. And that's going to you. Some of you all newbies that been saying, I'm going to get it. You missed out because this book is $59. $59. Where do I put some? Put this off to the side. I'll put it up here. Okay. That's how the auction's going. We have a really big one. A really, really, really big one coming. But I'm just going to go ahead and get into what we were going to talk about today. And so what I want to talk about is let's tell the newbies how it really is. How many newbies do we have here? How many? You all don't be shy. Don't be shy. Tell me. I want to know how many newbies do we have here? Tell me because I really don't know. Or people who are newer in their career. Tell me. Aretha has the book. She says, such a great book. $22 is a steal. Congratulations. Yes, congratulations, because it is a steal. I'm telling you. I'm just getting rid of it because I am about to put out a class on polishing. And I've been saying that, but we're going to try to knock it out this weekend. And I want to try to have it. I have to edit it and get it uploaded into the system because it'll be a digital download. Okay, so it'll be something that you can get instantly. And so that takes a minute because I have to film it, I have to edit it, then I have to upload it into the software and get it into the website so you can instantly download it when you purchase it. But I really feel like a lot of people just don't understand how important it is to know how to polish. It's like super important. So we have one, Maria said, me. Yeah, and I think I will have a few others or people who want to do this, you know. It's twofold to this. The first part I want to say is I literally had a flashback. I don't know what I was doing. What was I? I know what I was doing when I was getting my lips done. Hey, Muni. When I was in Muni is a veteran. I know for sure. Let's get my lips done. And I was just in the spot. And the young lady, she did an excellent job. Even though, don't laugh at me, y'all, because they're swollen. They will not be like this. They're swollen and sore. But she did an excellent job. And although she took a long time to do them, her technique was way less painful than it normally is. And she really explained and really worked with me. And okay, she did an excellent job, but how can I put this? I know she's experienced, but I could just tell like she wasn't the most experienced, but I felt comfortable enough with her to do it, but yeah. And it just, when I was laying back in the chair and she was working on me, I was keeping my eyes closed. I got a flashback, you all. And how many of you all know what I'm talking about? I got a flashback of those days and days and days where you are working sometimes, especially if you're working at a spa for someone else and you are just doing people back to back to back to back to back to back to back. How many of you all can relate to that? Can any of you all relate to that? Like when you're working in a spa and these people have you so busy. There will be times in your career where you are working so much, you feel like a robot, a robot, a robot. Like, especially in the spas where you're not doing designs. You're just doing straight up manicures and pedicures and no chips and stuff. You start to feel like a robot because it's like a blur. The whole day is so long. And I just want to tell the newbies, like, I want you all to know what you're really jumping into. And this doesn't have to be nails. This could be for barbers, estheticians, hairstylists, whatever. When you start to get really busy or you're working for a place that's really, really busy, you become drained. You are just working, you're just filing, you're just listening to these conversations from people, and you have to be on point, act excited, and converse with everyone and just act like you're so engaged with everyone, but then you have to stay on time. How many of you all can relate to just being there and just being like, oh my God, what time is it? Like, just not even feeling like you're doing, I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, you don't even feel like you're doing nails. You feel like you're just at, like, almost in a factory on an assembly line. Can anyone relate to that? Because I literally had a flashback earlier today when I was laying in the chair getting my lips done. You say you have to remember to use the restroom. And here's the thing. Here is the thing. Hey, moderator, pay attention. Here's the thing. When you are in those type of places, I'm going to tell you something. It is just like a factory because you can't if you do go to the bathroom, you're running to the bathroom and coming back because your schedule. I remember one place I worked in the Gold Coast, and this was not too long ago. This was the last salon I worked in when I came back to Chicago. I wanted to get some extra money. I was doing the Uber, but I went and worked for a salon for a minute. And it was in the Gold Coast, the heart of downtown where everything is. And I was just about to start talking about that. They were so busy because it was the main tourist spot by the water tower and everything. Business was not a problem there, okay? It was so busy, I couldn't keep up. I mean, I was keeping up, but it was just like she just said, yes, I've experienced that, started having back spasms. It's funny you mentioned that because what happened to me was I was still building my clientele. And by this time I had just moved into my apartment because when I moved back, I was staying with my aunt for a minute to get myself back into nails because I was working in corporate, came back here, so I'm not working for anyone else ever again. I've made up my mind finally to just stick with it, And I rented a space right away, which was just because I know I have clientele back here in Chicago, and I just know I'm a hustler. So I got my space, did Uber. I started building my clientele, and then when it got to a certain space, really quickly, like I only stayed in that space for a year, and I didn't even need to stay there a year, but I had a lease. So I stayed there for a year, moved out as soon as that lease ended, and I moved out of my aunt's house. And so I moved out of both of those places into my own place. And I grew my clientele that fast. But the thing of it was, I wanted to make sure that I had enough income to support myself because now I have to pay, rent and my car note and all this stuff. So I said, well, you know what? See, this is why I tell you all you need your license because it allows you so much more flexibility to really be in this industry for real. Okay. With your license, you can easily go work in a spa or a hotel at any time. Anytime you feel like it. Anytime you need some extra money, do not forget, you all, that you can work in a spa, a hotel, or whatever. You can always do that with your license. A license affords you that. You can go work at JCPenney. You can go work at, which one is it? Ulta. They all hire licensed nail techs. So I went and I went on Craigslist And I saw this place saying they needed people right away. So I interviewed, and of course I got the job. And you know, it was a this not I'm gonna say it was an Asian owned salon, but it was, it was in the perfect location, the hottest part of downtown. And she's like, "Oh, we'll be busy." And they were asking me how many days can I work. Like I could have worked every single day because a lot of them did work 7 days. When I tell you those people had me busy, they were like, "Make sure you have at least." I want people to know what they're really getting into. I want to talk about the real part of it because designs, and nail and stickers and nail tips and okay, the real money and career. Like if you really in this, it's gonna be some times it is not even about none of that. Okay, because during this time they didn't do designs there. This is where the tourists came. This is where all the wealthy folks live downtown in those buildings by Nordstrom and Lord and Taylor and all this crap. Whatever, wealthy people, celebrities, people coming in from out of town. It was busy. Do you hear me? Like busy, busy, busy. If you go to the bathroom, you better hurry up and come back. If you're in the bathroom too long, they're giving you the eye. At this particular place, the owner, the main owner, he didn't do nails. But he did on show and stood around and watched us like a hawk. And what he did, let me tell you, when you get busy, busy sometimes can make you not want to do this because I was so busy, like they said, having back spasms with me. Remember, I'm still doing my clientele at my house, right? I was still doing Uber a little bit, but I really kind of backed up out of that. I didn't really need to do it. And then I was going to work in here, and these people got me back to back to back. Mani petty, no chip mani, no chip petty, soak off toes, new no chip manicure, and we got your other one over here soaking already. They will have you working on one person, throw you in a chair, and have you working on one person, and have the next person already taking off their coat and picking out their color and saying, "Can you do that in 15 minutes?" We told them you be with them in 15 minutes, and you got to be on point. You can't just disappear into the bathroom on your phone. They will come knock on the door and ask you, "Are you okay? How long are you gonna be?" So we can let the client know. During that time, and I never had that happen ever, but I knew I was pushing myself because my hand, I'm left-handed, my left hand all the way down here was hurting. It was the weirdest pain ever because it was right down here. This part of my arm started hurting. So what happened? Hold on. There we go. Sorry about that. My phone was ringing. Um, the front part of my arm started burn. It wasn't even burning. It was like somebody took a crowbar and hit it, almost like my arm was broke. It was the worst feeling ever. And I tried to push through it because I would go through work, my arms was getting numb, and I would push through it. I would push through it. But after like doing that for like a week or two, it got to the point one day where I was driving, I was dead tired because I'm gonna get into that. And I had to call off while I was driving there because I was in so much pain, you all. I could not grip the steering wheel. So I was driving with my this hand. I said, "How am I going to work?" I couldn't even grip the steering wheel. I was crying trying to drive to that place downtown. And I had to call off. And I had been telling them my arm was hurting me, but I think that they thought that I was just a lazy person or something. They don't care. When you really get into the mix of this, you get into these busy salons, they don't look at you as a person like that. Remember how we talk about breaking down numbers and all that? I calculated this salon to make almost 900, almost a million a year. hmm And they need each station to produce so much per day, per week, per month to make their goals because they're down in the Gold Coast. So I know their rent is like 30,000 a month. You get what I'm saying? So it's like they don't care about you as a person. This business is a numbers game, whether you want to believe it or not. Okay, so I'm just trying. I got a flashback today, and I was like, wow. I don't think a lot of these people understand like career nail techs work hard. Even if you're working at home and your clientele gets really big, you will start to feel like a robot. So, like you said, you started having back spasms. My whole arm was in pain to the point where I was taking ibuprofen. And I was like, dang, I thought something was wrong. But what it was, I was working entirely too much. Doing my clientele was fine. But doing my clientele and then going there and doing them supercharged back to back, over here, over there, over there. It was so busy that you didn't even really have a station. You had a station, but you didn't have a station because this place was so busy that you sat anywhere because all the stations were set up the same. And if it's busy, and it's usually a lot of groups, when you're working in busy salons, women are coming in groups, okay? And you all who are veterans, offer some more tips, throw in things I'm not thinking about, but usually women are coming in groups. And so if your station is over here and you're station 1 and they got you paired up with Peggy and Susan and their stations over here, they're not going to break up that group so you can sit at your stations. They're going to make you go back there and sit with Peggy and Susan, and so now you're sitting at Wilma's station. So that's stressful too, because you have your station set up a certain way and everybody else is supposed to have their station set up the same, but it never will be. Okay. This person is junky, messy, stuff is not in place. You open the top drawer, the top coat is not there. So now you got to get up and go run around trying to get a top coat, but you still got another person over here waiting on you. They're already soaking in the pedicure water. I want you all to understand how chaotic this can be sometimes. Okay. And these people are paying big money. So now you got to try to stay in alignment with the group of the 3 ladies. You're sitting at a station that's not yours, that's junky, that's nasty. You can't hardly find anything. You open to get some cotton to take off the person's polish. There's no cotton, it's empty. So now you sitting there looking like a bumbling fool in front of this client, trying to open up all these drawers. And the client doesn't know that this is not your station. You just look like you're the nail tech who is not that good. Or it's just like all over the place. You get it? So it's just like a lot mentally and physically working sometimes in this industry. And that's why I keep saying it's not all about I'm telling you, like if you really want to make some money, sometimes you're going to have to step away from behind the desk and do the stuff you want to do. And you're going to have to maybe go work in a spa, and them spas will burn your butt out quickly. I don't even think I lasted there 2 months. I couldn't, and my body started breaking down. What ended up happening was I took my days down because I was in too much pain. And even then, they started to get on my nerves. And when I did the calculations of how the payments were breaking down, I think one day I had to call in because I was in pain. And she was just like, well, you don't seem like you want to work here. So just don't come back. I'm like, okay, that's fine too. Because I was still working on my own clientele over there. So it was like kind of mutual or whatever. And I was like, whatever. And I didn't even think nothing else about it. And I was like, well, when my check gonna be ready? She's like, it'll be ready next Thursday, whatever. I'm like, I can't think, got it. Make sure I was dressed cute and deuces. They worked me to death. And low key, I was relieved. You all hear me? I was relieved because it was entirely too much work in there. And most of the other girls there were Asian. And most of them were working 7 days a week, and they were sending money back home and all this. And they are used to working at that pace. And it was just too much. And it almost made me hate doing nails because there are no designs at those type of places. If it is, only a certain person is going to do them, the favorite or the niece of the owner or something. They may, and they're little, oh, they put a flower in there. She's so good. Whatever. I'm telling you all, like, you have to be in it to see it. Like, they will not appreciate the level of expertise that you have in the designs area. They will not appreciate that in those type of places. But sometimes in order to pay your bills and to stay in the industry, you will have to do that. You will have to go over to one of these salons. And I want you all to be mentally prepared that it is not always pretty. I would come home and just have a drink, breathe, eat something, because and then nothing at those places you can't sit down and have a meal. The owner who will sit there and watch everybody like a hawk, he will feed us. He will always bring in food, a whole bunch of food, because you know why? Can anyone tell me why? Can anyone tell me why the owner brought food? When I say we brought food, he brought tons of food. Like every other day he was feeding us good meals. Why was he doing that? Please tell me. Somebody. So you said take a drink of water. You take a drink of water, but you need to be taking it like this. That's when it's busy like that. I don't know if any of you all been busy like that, but depending on where you work, you can't have water on the floor. Like when I work for Elizabeth Arden, you can't have that type of stuff on the floor. You'll get written up. Yeah. Back spasm, my arm. I'm telling you, like back of your neck hurting. Exactly. Let's get into the real of what it really is. You all want to do this because I think you like the cutesy part of it. But I want you all to understand this is a physical labor job. It's no different from working in a factory. It's just more creativity behind it. Yep, I know what you're talking about. I haven't experienced to that magnitude, but the owners don't care if you eat. No, they don't care if you eat because they're all used to not eating. And see, I could get away with that back in the day, but now in my 40s, I cannot. Yep, they will take you way out your comfort zone. And I wasn't making money like that once I broke it down. Exactly. Those places will work you. And when you really break it down, they're paying you hourly or like a smaller commission. It's their clientele. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do to make ends meet, especially this is something you might have to do while you're building your personal clientele. If you don't want to have to go off and get a 9-to-5 job because that's going to take you away from being available, a flexible option is to go work at one of these types of places. I'm trying to give you all a picture of what it looks like to be a full-time professional who's really trying to stick this out for the long haul, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you know? So, yeah. Lauren said to get you all to stay there. Marlene said the same thing, so you all don't leave. So you don't have to leave for a bite. Exactly. They don't want you to step away from the salon. They don't like that. Busy salons really don't like when you step away from the salon. See, they're telling you. So you wouldn't take a break. If you do take a break, they want you to come in there. Everybody's standing up. The break rooms in most of these salons is not even big as this room. Okay, they're really tiny. They usually only have 1 or 2 chairs. It's a ton of coats everywhere and people's bags and stuff. And it's you squeezing through. It might be a sink in there where you washing down your stuff. It's a cramped area with a lot of crap everywhere. Supplies, boxes of tissue, and I'm telling you, supply rooms are usually tiny. They're not going to waste space on that. And everybody's standing up, grabbing a piece of whatever, or grabbing a taco, or grabbing whatever, and eating it real fast and talking real fast. And I'm going to tell you too, a lot of nail techs are smokers. A lot of them smoke, including myself. I vape now, but a lot of them smoke cigarettes because you are so busy and you're just so... Cigarettes get a lot of nail techs through the day. And it's hard for a lot of them to quit because they work at such a pace and that nicotine curbs your appetite. So I want people to know what it's really like. Okay? The only time people would leave out in busy salons to go get something to eat is when it's stupid slow. If it's slow and the rotation is not really moving, then you step out and you get something to eat. If you were to be in a busy salon at a busy time and you talked about going to get something to eat, they probably would tell you, no, you cannot. It's too busy. They can't do that. That's against the law. Yeah, it is. But nobody talks about it or says anything because really the way that it's set up, you're really an independent contractor and you're not a W-2 employee. In most cases, and even in the W-2 employee situation, they will still tell you no. Yes, it's illegal, but it's just part of the culture. Okay? You don't have to believe me if you don't want to. And food boosts your morale, keep them fed, and they will work harder. That too. That's part of it too, because they would definitely, that place, they would definitely feed us. And sometimes he would even bring in a bottle at the end of the night and pour shots for everyone, you know, whatever, because he's making his quota, his $1 million. Oh, yeah. Work. They will work you. Y'all, look at Anthony, y'all. Look at Anthony, y'all. Look, everybody. Anthony, we see you. Y'all know, you all know, if you've been watching this channel, if you're part of the family, you all know that Anthony changes up his selfies, his profile pictures for us. So this one is a newer one, you all. This is a new, Anthony has been through about 4 pictures since he joined the family, and this is a new one, you all. You all like Anthony's new profile picture. It's very nice. I like the angle. Did a different tilt. You know, you show the teeth. I see you, Anthony. You say you like the Vietnamese food the owner would bring in on Sunday. She can't tell you what I have, but it was good. Yeah, I've had a lot of different Vietnamese and Asian fruits and all type of stuff. Pink, something like a grapefruit, but it wasn't. It was like an apple. Yeah, all type of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. And I look back on it, I actually get flashbacks about that because it was so tedious. I felt like I was working in a factory. And then they wanted me to start doing lash extensions. That's another thing. They wanted me to start doing lash extensions. They were so desperate to get that extra money in. They said nobody in the area is doing it. You said you know how to do it. Can you do it? And they were like dead serious. But I was like, do you really want to go that deep with them? And I did not. Right? They don't talk about it. Have you on paper as an independent contractor, but as an employee in the salon. See? And it's just it's an unspoken thing. Tara said, just like waiting tables, it's busy. You don't get breaks. And I've been a waitress before at Red Lobster. True. That was hard work too. You go on breaks. Who's taking care of your people? Exactly. And with the salons, the big thing that they will say is, even if they don't like you to leave out, period, because even if it's like, if it was busy and it's like a break where it slows down for a minute, they want you to be available in case another flood of people come in. So they rather have the food there for you so you don't leave. The most they want you to do is stand up and eat, bring your own food, or go stand outside and back and smoke, or go stand outside on your phone. They do not want you like going off. And you definitely are not, you are definitely, do you hear me? Definitely not leaving and going and sitting down in a place. You don't do that in salons until after work. I don't care. There is no hour break in these salons. I've yet to work at a place where in my career, let me think. I've yet to work at a place that gave me an hour break. If you ask about it, they may say something around it, but in real life, that will never happen. Okay. Half of them don't supply the necessary supplies and products either. Nope. I had to bring my own acrylic and everything because their acrylic was terrible and they charged so much money. Hey, Antsy, hey. Yeah, I couldn't work like that because it was so draining and the area was bad. See? So I just want you all to, I just got a flashback today and I'm just like, I want people to know like what it's like. Just think about it. Like you're just sitting there and you're just moving around. If you're in a big place, they're going to have you moving all around. Or you're just sitting there back to back to back to back. You go pee, you wash your hands, you're going to enjoy those moments of just being in that bathroom by yourself with the silence and washing your hands. You're not going to even want to step back out that door. I hate to be negative, but I want to paint a real picture because it's not, I'm just saying like you will go through ebbs and flows in your career. It's not all pretty. If Cece were here, she would tell you she worked at a place like that back in the day. I'm not going to say the name here in Chicago, and they were really hot and popping, and she got hired, and it was hard to get in there. She got in, and they wore her out. Do you hear me? She could not get a break. You could just see it in her face. Like everybody's like, "Oh, you work there? Oh, shoot! Now how is it? How is it? Get me in." And she's like, "Oh, it's busy." You know, they were wearing her out. They wore her out. These busy, popular salons or places in high traffic areas will wear you out. You will make money, but when you really sit down and look at the 14-hour day or the 10, 12-hour day, because usually these places are in an area that you got to pay for parking, or it's far away, or it's hard to get to or something. When you look at the commute, trying to park, trying to get there, set up, and then that's another thing. A lot of these big salons and hotels and things, they have you doing cleaning duties on top of this. And this is crazy because they're not paying you by the hour, but they will make it part of your responsibility. Am I lying? They will make it part of your responsibility to clean, and you have to do it. Every day you got to set up, you got to stock up all the towels, you got to refill everything. If it's slow, oh, everybody needs to wipe down the chairs. Oh, these are your duties for the weekend. It was just too much. And I was like, these people, I felt like at that point I was being ripped off at this one place because I'm like, you don't pay me about an hour. Why don't you hire some people to do this? I'm the technician, but a lot of these places, on top of having you work like that and giving you, whatever they're going to give you off of this, all this money they're charging, they will want you to refill, restock everything. They will have you wiping down chairs, wiping down, disinfecting for the week, do the deep cleaning, getting down on your knees and doing all. And they had a list. And every day of the week, you had different things on the list that you had to do, because on top of them making all that money and giving you a little portion of it, they will not hire an official cleaning staff, most of these places. Now, Elizabeth Arden did have cleaners. We had assistants, and we had to tip them out. And that's so crazy because you still got to tip them. Elizabeth Arden, they had cleaners, our assistants, but we had to tip them out every week. So you're still helping them pay for the darn cleaners. This industry is a trip. Good and bad, but I want you all to have a realistic view of what you're dealing with. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but I'm just telling you, it's not all peaches, and legally they should be paying. If you're not working on the client, yep, but these salon owners don't care. They cut corners. Exactly. I'm telling you, you're going to go through periods where you feel like you're being taken advantage of in this industry. The industry has been like this for years. I don't see it changing. Nobody speaks up against it. That's just kind of how it is. Okay. When I had my big salon, we all did stuff, but I tried to do a lot of it, like we would all take care of it, but it was just like all the major stuff, I would try to do it, I just did because I just didn't want to burn people out, but that is just part of how the industry is set up, period. Yes, that commute, 45 minutes to work and 45 minutes back. Exactly. A ripoff. If I would have known what I know now. Yeah, and it's just how it is, I wanted to speak out on it when it was going on, but I didn't want to be that person. Exactly. So if you say something, then you are a troublemaker. If you say something, and that's another reason why I do my own thing, because if you don't fit into the salon culture, and we've talked about this, if you don't fit into the salon culture, you will be labeled as the black sheep. It's clicks and all that. You just will not fit in. And what you can say can be exactly true or right. But if you don't fit into that salon culture and go along, like you're not a go along type person, you will be, like Lauren said, that person. So does anyone have any comments or questions? I feel like I've just been talking and talking and talking. Any comments or questions? Let me know.
Now available at www.chicagobeautysource.com. Again, that's www.chicagobeautysource.com.
So how do you build a clientele working at a salon? You're really not supposed to take their clients. Exactly. You're not. And if you do, and you get caught, they're probably going to fire you. No, you're not supposed to take their clients, and you can't trust all these clients because some of these clients are sneaky and just messy. So you have to be very careful in trying to do that. So how do you do it? That's why, Noonie, any of the old people, Lauren, like, what is your advice? Because I know I have my advice. My advice, I'm going to see if they say something. How do you build a clientele working in a salon? Drinking Pedialyte, recovering from food poisoning. So Lauren said, you can still build on Instagram, but some clients that come to that salon come for you specifically will follow you. Yeah, you just have to be kind of slick and just talk to them. Don't start writing down anything. Do not ever pull out your phone in those type of salons while you're with the client. Don't ever do that because somebody's watching you. There's usually cameras and somebody's watching you. And on top of that, your coworkers, it's a trick in there. It's always a trick. It's always a mole. Okay? Do not trust those people. It's always somebody who's secretly friends with the owner. It's always somebody who's secretly friends with the manager, secretly cousins with the manager, best friends with the manager. So don't trust those people around you because they will tell on you. If you're trying to let someone know that you may be leaving, or your personal information, you have to do it in conversation, and you have to do it in a way where it's like, yeah, I'm on Instagram, butterfly one, you can check it out or whatever. Don't do it right now because, but when you have a chance, butterfly one. And that's another reason why I tell people to make sure that your name makes sense. Like, a lot of people have these social media names that's like so crazy. And I'm just like, nobody's going to remember that long, ridiculous name. Look at my socks and my shoes, y'all. It was cutting off my circulation. You see my shoes? Wait. Ugh, I can't show it. Ugh, I can't show my shoes. They have fur on them. But yeah, you need a good name. And you all missed out on the book that I just auctioned off for $22. It talks about that. Your logo, your name, and all of that. It needs to be like, what is my Instagram? Chicago 1. It would have just been Chicago, but it was taken. So I'm Chicago 1. You get it? So, but if you have a name like instant glam beauty underscore 39124, how can you do that? How, that's why I said you got to think about those things. Oh, my name is flawless beauty underscore 29678. Nobody's going to remember that. They have to physically have it in front of them, because they're going to mix up 279, whatever you just said, nano 210. You get it? So those things matter. Yeah. Yep. Just be slick. The salon that I was at didn't make that a big deal. We even left our personal business cards up front, but that's not every salon. Yeah, you can do that in my salon, because those are my clients that I spent money marketing to, and those are my clients. So you can do that. I will let you go. Because you're not going to leave once you feed off of the people that I brought in and then walk out the door. So I did not allow that at all. At all. Yeah. But that was nice of them, but that wasn't necessarily smart of them if they brought the clients in and say, oh, you can take them, because you could have left at any time and took the business. And then they constantly left with a big marketing budget because they feeding clients so people could leave them anytime. That's crazy. But anyway, my advice on that is, that's why, knowing what I know now, I would not work there that many days. I would just start out with whatever, like, it's kind of hard to do. So like, if you're trying to build clientele at your house or personally, and you notice that most of your clients come Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then try to find a place that you can work Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, like that. So my answer is, don't commit yourself to another place that much. You can always work your way up in days if you need to, because they're going to always need you to work more. But once you commit to 5, 6, 7 days, it's hard to come down. They're going to be mad at you if you try to come down off those days. But they'll love you. Think about it. They'll love you if you say, hey, I'm available. And this is another thing. Don't commit to that many days. Only do 2 days to start and test out a place, number one. Number two, you can week by week say, hey, I gotta, you all need me next week because I'm free this day. You need me to come in? Now you're in control. Now you have the flexibility to come in and get the extra money when you want to, and you're not committed to it. So as your clientele is growing over here, you still have this extra income over here, and you can up it if you need to, because it was slow over here this week, and you can do it over here, but you're not committed over here. So that's my answer. When you do go get a salon job or corporate salon jobs, hotel, whatever, don't commit to too much at all. Leave yourself open to be flexible, to chip in, because then that makes you look like a team player, but they really don't know that you're leaving yourself open, because this is not where you plan to be long term anyway. So, boop. The problem with that is a lot of salons will not want you to, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all of those people are thinking like that, right? They really going to be like, you can't work Thursday, Friday, or Saturday? You know what? I can't, because I don't have a baby. I always say I don't have a babysitter or nobody take care of my mom or whatever those days. But, I'll see, but I can't tell you, I can't make that my schedule, because, I have to, my mom, of course, mom's first, or my child, whatever. Say something like that. Don't say, no, I do my own client. Don't say that, because they're going to turn up their nose at that. Like, well, okay. you know, and they, depending on the person, they may start trying to mess with you because you didn't come in on the busy days. But yeah, that's how you do that. Also, at the salon I was working at, I had an Instagram, and some folks will find me from the shop's page. Okay, cool. Yeah, 39214 2967. Nobody's gonna remember that. Yeah, at that point, change the name. I had to change my, yeah. My name is glitter underscore butterfly 2 underscore 1 underscore 77, because that's my birthday. Nobody's gonna remember that. Nobody's gonna remember that. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. Hey, Lauren, if it worked in your favor, but I'm just saying the salon owner, I don't know what they were thinking. And if they follow it, that's the client's decision. Yeah. I did think about that kind of schedule. Yeah. So if you're trying to build your clientele, how you build it is you leave whoever you are doing right now, whenever you see you're busy, try to just tell those people for right now, look, right now, I'm available. You can even say I'm available Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you do your people at home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like that. Excuse me. I'm such a pig, but I'm a lady, but I'm a pig. I'm sorry. Look, I gotta drink this. I'm trying to chug it down so I don't pass out. And then if they're telling you like, no, we must have someone for Saturdays, don't turn down the job and be like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? Just squeeze your clientele right now to Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then go work there Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, or Saturday, Tuesdays. So if you give them, okay, so here's my rule of thumb, just in my experience. When you are negotiating on your time, if you get into a situation in the little room with the manager and they're trying to pressure you to work a high traffic day, if they're saying like, no, we need you those days. I just can't do those days. That's not, you're not going to be busy. You're not going to make any money, because they will say that. If you do that, if you give them a Friday or you give them a Saturday, don't give them 2, just give them 1. You get it? So if you give them 1, give them another off day. So I'll do Saturdays and Tuesdays, maybe some Sundays, but just commit to Saturdays and Tuesdays, or Saturdays and Mondays, or Saturday, like that. Do your clients. So then you would do your clients like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So basically your schedule would be like Monday you're off, Tuesday you work over there, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday you do your own clients, and Saturday you work over there. Some Sundays, if you feel like it, you can work over there if you need the extra money, or you could be off. So you could be off Sunday, you could be off Monday. So now you get 2 days in a row. Then you can work over there Tuesday. You can work on your own clients Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you can work back over there on Saturday, right? And once you start to build, then you could come back up off of that. You can go back and renegotiate that. Because sometimes when you are looking for a corporate job, you will kind of get into a negotiation on your time. So you have to already think about what that looks like and when you need to be available for the current clientele you got, and the current clients, the clientele you want to have. Don't tie yourself up with them, because then you're in a situation where you just burning yourself out, like we talked about earlier, and you will hate it. You haven't touched your own stuff in forever, because you're so tired, because they're going to burn you out. And then the little clients that you have built, you're never available when they have time or when they got their paycheck. So then you run into that problem. So just be aware, okay? So I think that's that. Is there anything that anyone wants to add? Because I have this right here. If not, you said you appreciate everyone's advice. That's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, I feel like I've said everything. I don't want to talk you all to death. So I promised auction before, and I did the small one, but this is the big box auction. And so I just want to know who would like to do this big box auction, because what I just did was I went downstairs literally because I'm trying to clear my space and I have too much stuff. I literally do. And I'm trying to clear this stuff. So I have a big box and I want to know if we have some people who would like to participate in a big box auction. I will have a reserve price on this because it is a lot. And the reserve price on the auction means that it must reach a certain amount before it will go out the door, because it just has to do that. And if you ever watched Storage Wars, you know about that sort of thing. So this box will have a reserve price on it, meaning that it must reach the reserve. Or maybe I'll just, no. Ugh. Yeah. So would anyone like to participate in a big box? We talked about supplies before and how nail techs need to stock up on things, and how you just want to kind of build your inventory, and just over time, just make sure that a lot of some things you're going to buy little by little, but some things you want to, just really make sure you don't have to worry about it that much. So this is how big the big box auction is. So would you all like to know what's going in there? I'm taping it up now because I literally decided to do this at the last minute. So I had to run downstairs and go through all these totes. And I didn't even think about it. I promise you. I didn't even think about it. I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff and I made 3 trips upstairs. 3, literally. And I don't even know how much all this stuff even adds up to, but it's so much that I just got to get rid of some stuff, okay? So does anyone have any questions on how the auction goes? Some of you all have participated in auctions before. This is the big box auction. Okay, so I'm just going to show you everything that's in here. And then I'll start it out at a price. And then you have to make sure your internet connection is good. Hey, moderator, we got somebody in here. So make sure your internet connection is good, because when I start saying going once, going twice, whoever's on the bottom of the comments at that time, that is the person who won that particular auction. This is a bigger auction, so I am going to spread it out a little bit more. And then what I'm going to do is go ahead and get started, because it can take a second to go through everything, because it's not that much, but it's enough. Okay? So get yourself ready. Okay, so I'm going to put this in the box neatly. Now, I still had some of these left, and I actually do use this every day, especially, I didn't use it before, but I now use it every day because I'm in my new space, and I just think this is so cute, and I use it every day. This is the Kiara Sky Petty Tray. Let me turn this light down a little bit. Oh, I didn't even turn it off. Let me dim the light. The Kiara Sky Petty Tray. This right here, I love it. This is designed just for petty packs. And what I like to do is I come in and I have my implements like land, because this thing is wide. I want to show you all how wide that is, just going that way. So I have my implements sitting right here, and then anything else so implements for me will sit right here. And then I have like files, buffers, anything else I would have like laying across there. But I'm telling you, this is like a big tray, just to give you an idea of how big it is. This is a big tray. So I walk in with this tray and I slide it onto my cart. This is made for the Kiara Sky petty pack. So with this, you will get a petty pack. Okay, so this is the meant to be cool. So it's designed to hold that right across there like that. So this looks really, really cute, and I suggest that people upgrade. This is an upgrade right here. So you'll get this petty pack. It comes with the little, let me take this out the plastic. I don't know if you all know about these. I have literally cases of these. That's why I'm like, I gotta go through some of this stuff. So this comes with the petty tablet to soak. So that's the soak, the scrub, the mask, and the lotion. This is so cute. And this is definitely an upgrade. You should be charging people, 10 or more for this. Okay. And when you do this, you can just say, if you want to, you get a longer massage, whatever. If you're going to include a longer massage, I suggest even like $15 on an upgrade. So I'm going to put this stuff in the box as we go along. So this is a tray that I use every day now. I said I wanted to wait, but now I have my pedicure set up exactly how I want it. And so this is what I use every day because it's so cute and classy. Okay. So I'm putting it, it's so big it doesn't even lay in the box. So it will have to sit up in the box. You're going to get one of these in here. And then on top of that, we're going to throw in the petty in the box, milk and honey. So this is a 6-step system. So you get the soak, the callus softener, the scrub, the massage butter, the mask, and the moisturizer. So this is a 6-step. So this is definitely a good upgrade. And I suggest something like this. You want to maybe incorporate like hot stones or something like that and a longer massage because you have 2 different moisturizers in here. So this right here could be like an ultimate pedicure because you have the callus softener. Anytime you're doing callus softener on a person, you have to let that sit with, hot towels usually so it can penetrate. So this right here is definitely an upgrade because this is going to be a longer pedicure. So you have one of the milk and honeys. And then this one right here, Get Your Glimmer On, is a 5-step system. So this one does not have the callus soak in it, but this is the glimmer. And I've used this on a person before. So this actually puts a shimmer, like an iridescent shimmer on the body. So this is definitely an upgrade as well. And it's really, really nice and soothing. And, even for the younger girls, they might like that. Like, oh, you going out tonight, girl? Yeah, you want those little ankles to shine, don't you? So that'll be in there as well. Okay? You keeping track? Okay. So we're going to keep it moving. What's next? Okay. Got a lot of these. Practice hands. Now, this right here, it says a premium hard hand. So this hard hand right here is not necessarily, it doesn't have to be just a practice hand. This could be a few things. Okay. And I need to do this because, people really want to, sometimes people will mess with you when you start talking about lengths and charging people for lengths. I saw this on Instagram like a year or 2 ago. The girl used one of these hands and she showed the difference. So there was no confusion on what the lengths were. Short, medium, long, extra long, something like that. Short, medium, long, extra long. So if you don't need a practice hand, you can still use this. And this is really good just to sit up on the table or glue down on your table to show the lengths and why the prices change with the lengths. And because people will really play with you trying to get medium, especially with that medium that's a long, it gets real blurry. And that is something that you could really use this for. And I need to do this because I have a couple and I need to set it up in my room. So there is no confusion on what length they're being charged for, okay? So I'm throwing one of these in there. Like that. What's next? Tips. You can never have enough tips. Are you all still here? Just say hello or say hey. Tips, nail tips. I turned this down so you can see the colors. You have different color nail tips. This is the quickest way to do an ombre color tips. And just so you can really see the colors, I'm going to turn around this way. So you have this lavender pinkish color, which is gorgeous. You have this neon. It looks yellow, but these are actually orange tips. This one right here, these are actually orange. It's showing up yellow, but these are like a neon orangey type yellow. So it's like a piece of cheese. These are, even though they show yellow, it's more like a piece of cheddar cheese. That's the color. This right here is another yellow, but as you can see, they have like glitter in here. So this is the perfect way to ombre. You get it? Can you see that? just so you can see how these colors look. And then this right here is a popping hot pink, and that's showing up pretty correct on screen. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, of the tips. I'll just grab some stuff, I'm telling you. And then we're going to keep it moving with, you got the tips. This is the acrylic that I blend myself. I have been blending for years. I don't really, when it comes to my regular everyday powder, I use a cover powder because I don't have to deal with fill-in lines or anything like that. I don't really have lifting on clients at all, but I have my own special blend of cover powder. This is a nice pinkish blend. And let me see if I have a picture here to show you what this looks like, what this powder shows up like. And I keep it blended at all times, and I got a ton of it. It's available for sale too on Chicago Beauty Source, but let's see. See? So that's my cover pink. That's an example of it right there. And I am including this as well. This is a 4 ounce. So this is a 4 ounce jar. You should be able to get a lot of sets out of this. So that will be included. Then also something you will need would be, you said mean by blending lines. Blending lines, you know, sometimes you'll get a person, because I work on anyone. I don't care if someone else did the work. Sometimes people come in with nails that are in bad shape and it's just really, really lifting. If you were to chip up everything, you almost took the nail off. So what I do is I'll chip up some of it as much as I can without removing too much. And you don't want to be removing too much anyway, because you're just doing a fill-in, right? So you don't want to be using too much product because the fill-in is just a ball. I'm not going to be doing so much work where I'm using darn near enough for a whole nail, you know, just thinking about my overhead. So I'm saying with my acrylic, the way that I do, I don't have to worry about that. As long as I chip up, you know, a little bit of it, and then I blend, you know, and I'm cleaning it with alcohol and, you know, whatever, then I just boom, boom, pow. And it just blends it in smoothly. So I'm just saying that any imperfections in the nail, that blend that I've been using forever, it makes the nails, every time I do them, it makes it look like a new set. And I've had people come in to me with old sets that they've had on, they just refuse to soak out, and I'll just start laying my pink. And if they keep coming to me and I keep filing and shaping and, you know, shaping, it'll look like they got a brand new set, because this is so smooth. Seriously, and I'm not just saying it looks so smooth. It'll be like the third feeling, and like, it looks like I got a new set. Wow, and it looks, you know, it just looks like a nice healthy set of nails, and it works really good with fill-ins too. And people who got their set done somewhere else, because I know a lot of nail techs don't, but I take everyone. Okay, so let's keep going. I have a lot of this too. The Absolute Crystal Clear Powder. This is something else that you can definitely use for the color nail tips and for encapsulation, or just to cap on top of a color acrylic. So, you know, OPI is a trusted brand, and this is the Crystal Clear. This is a huge amount. And if you look online alone, this right here is a 300 gram, 10.6 ounce. You see how big it is? How big it is? Look online and see how much this costs by itself. Okay, that's going in here. So you got 2 different acrylics. You have a whole pedicure tray with a couple of different systems. Right now, with what I just put in this box, you can make hundreds of dollars off of this. Okay, what else did I throw in here? Oh, let's go back to the pedicure. You know, I'm always talking about my spray, and I'm gonna do that video too. But this right here, this is another concoction I've been working with for years. I use it in the big salon. This right here.
Now available at www.chicago.
I'm including one of the foot sprays. This is the 4 ounce. This will be going in. It breaks down the skin. It does not irritate the skin or dry out the skin. And it also has antibacterial properties in it for people who have fungal, you know, fungal issues and things like that. So I'm including a 4 ounce of that. Now, if you're adding this up, okay, I can tell you alone that this is well over $100 in product. I'm just telling you. I just grabbed stuff. I didn't even know what I grabbed. I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff because it was time to go live. So what do you all think so far of this box? Still got ways to go. You said sucked in watching the box fill up. Still here. Ha ha ha. What do you mean by, oh, da 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 da, a beautiful cover pink? It is. Thank you. And I have used that forever. I blend it the same way forever, like years. And that's all I use unless I'm doing something special. And it's perfect for ombre. It's perfect for a regular set. I just use it for everything unless the person wants a specific type of set. Let me tell you what else I use it for too. My cover, my pink. Like even if a person is getting a clear set of nails and you put the clear tips on, what I will do, I'll prep the nail, put the clear tip on and everything. I will take a bead, a very small bead of my cover acrylic, and I will lay it right here on the nail bed, just a little bit. I'll just pat it, put it right up here, and I'll just right there. But I don't put it on the white, but I put it right here. You know why? Because that makes that cover pink right there, makes the nail bed look very healthy. Covers the imperfections, or the person has ridges, or just not a nice looking nail bed. It just makes it look really creamy and pink. I can't explain it, but it's just really pretty. So even if I'm doing a clear set of nails, I'm still going to go in and put a little, I'm just going to grab a little dot. I'm still going to cap all this with clear, but I'm still going to put a little dot of that pink. And that's just something I do. And it to me, it makes a difference. Okay. I love your pink. Had the pleasure of winning it in the bingo game. Really? You like? Yay! See, we used to do this. We used to do this before. You said the foot spray is the bomb. I'm telling you, I've been doing it for years. We use it at the big salon, and I will never stop using it. And it doesn't irritate anyone. Okay. Another question. Some techs like to use as a cover is their base versus clear. Why is that? I do that. I just do because I just do. It's easier. I just do because I use that pink for everything. Why is it? I'm gonna tell you, for me, it's the same thing. Like sometimes clear can show things. Clear, especially as the set gets old, clear, when the person's nails start to wear around the edges, a little line of dirt comes around there. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. When a person who has long natural nails and they just get acrylic, feels, it starts to look old, and the cover is literally covering it and keeping their nails looking nice and pink and like a nice tone, a healthy, the nails have a nice blood flow to them. So I just cover all that up. So clear shows everything. So I just stay away from clear. I use clear mostly for capping, or unless I'm doing a clear set. That's why I do it. You said I like cover better myself, but never knew why other than actually seeing the cuticle area better. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I use clear for. So that's that. I'm going to keep it going because we still got some things going with this. So now we're going to get into, I'm going to leave that for last. Oh, I told you I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff. Mr. Pumas. I don't even know how many are in here. I'm just going to empty this out. Mr. Puma scrub. These are really good. I have tons of these. I have cases of these. Okay. So this is where I'm like, let me just put this in the auction. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. See, empty box. So the Mr. Pumas bars, you can never have enough of these. And these are great for travel as well. I would even suggest you keep one in your shower. So how many do we have here? Oh, I just grabbed the whole box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Mr. Pumas. 9 Mr. Pumas. Going in the box, okay? You know how much Mr. Pumas costs, right? You know how much Mr. Pumas costs? If you go into the supply store and you just found one. So I just put 9 in there. Okay. We're going to keep it moving. If you never did an auction, don't be afraid. We used to do these all the time last year. And this is a big box. I'm telling you. I kind of grabbed too much. So we're going to keep it moving, but some of the stuff I got to get rid of. A beautiful manicure bowl. You can never go wrong with this. This is a beautiful manicure bowl. It's so dainty and it fits the hand perfectly, and it's not big and gawky and in the way. It's the perfect size for the hand to just rest in. And it's just a beautiful stainless steel bowl, isn't it? And I have a few of them, so I'm like, I'll put one in the auction. So that's going in there. You all keeping up with what's all in this box? Oh, how heavy is this going to be to ship? Okay, gonna keep it moving. This right here. This doesn't have it does have a battery in it. I don't know if I can put this in the camera. See that? See that? This right here You know how sometimes you're doing people's stones and things move? You can zap it. This is a quick freeze the stone in place. You got a big stone that's sliding and moving. You got it in perfect place. And you know how people be moving it on their phone and doing all this? You put that stone in place, it's a click. You're just gonna, real quick. It's not curing it, it's just holding it in place while you are placing all your stones, especially when you're working with big stones. So this light right here, you'll get one of these. I'm telling you, that's a great find right there. What else? You all liking the box so far? Let me know what you're thinking. What are you thinking? Tell me. You like the box so far? Let's get into some design stuff. So I have a ton of these too. I'm still trying to move through it. I don't know what came over me. I guess I don't know. I told you I have a whole supply store. I have a store online, but I mean like the amount of supplies downstairs is like ridiculous. So we have these. And this went also with these small bags. So these are 2 Louis and 2 Gooch. So you'll have 2, so total of 4. And you can never have enough of these, right? Stones. Are these? No. These are AB. So these are the AB reflection stones. So this is 1440. I think these are 1440 each. I just grabbed 2 of these. So you'll have 2 of these. So this is like 2880 on stones. So on design stuff, we're over here now. So you have 2 Louis, 2 Gooch, and then you have 2 of the AB crystals. So you got 6. Boom, going in the box. I got to get rid of stuff. I'm throwing this in because to me, I like this, and I don't care what anybody says. You can never have enough D&D. D&D is really good if you do a lot of acrylic. The top coat is excellent. It's durable, especially for acrylic. And then the base coat is really good too. This is a nice thick base coat. And as long as you're capping, this is good. So that's going in the box too. We're going to keep it moving. I like these. These transfer foils. Let's take a look at them. Transfer foils. Let me take this down so you all can really see. So you all can really see these. Oh, come on now. I don't know. I can't take that down. Anyway, the transfer foils. You see, I'm going to show you the first one. This one is really cool because it's Mickey Mouse theme. And so you simply have to use your transfer gel. And if you can do this on natural nails too, but it's like a glue. But yeah, so you see what's in there. And this is like Mickey Mouse theme, all different brands. I won't say the name. And then you have this one right here too. Right? Because you all love designs. So those 2 are going in here. These are 2 of my favorite products that you probably cannot find. Maybe you can, but maybe you can't. And I can tell you that they work. This is a black. Now, when you're doing different designs and different things, you need a black that's really good. And this is the blackest black. This right here is a black just for doing designs, okay? You will not find this. This is not a line that I've seen anywhere. But this is a black that's designed specifically for doing stuff like background work. So like if you're doing snake print, or if you're doing like what is that, chrome. So this will be the black that you use. This is a black. It's for designing. Okay, so this is not a black you could polish someone's nails with it, but it's really for design work. So I'm putting one of those in there, as well as this, because a lot of people have been looking for the perfect matte, and I was on the hunt for the perfect matte. And I asked one of the ladies one day in the store, and she was like, everybody buys this. So I bought it and I loved it, and I went back and got a ton of them. So the matte top coat, a gel. This right here, you will not have to use but one layer of this top coat, and put it in the light, and it's done, and it's super matte. It's super matte. You don't have to do anything else. This is the bomb. I promise you. I got to go get my charger. So this is kind of, it's I'm gonna tell you too, it's thick, so when you pull it, make sure that you're pulling it, you know, nice, thin, and even. So go over it a couple times because it's not runny. It's a little thick. You want to pull it, but don't leave it thick on there. Pull it nice and even over the nail. So that's going in there too. Those two products you won't find anywhere, I don't think. And I'm just throwing this in too because I have a ton of lashes. So for those of you all who want to do lashes, or you know, you want to practice on lashes, these are lash extensions, and these are 0.05 Ds. Well, these two are 0.05 Ds right here, 0.05 D curl. So 0.05 is the diameter of the hair, which is pretty thin. These are for making volumes. And this one right here is a 0.05 C curl. So you got 0.05 C curl and D curl. And these are what you would use to make fans. Okay, so if you want to try, you gotta buy your own glue now because the glue is kind of expensive, but I'm giving you 3 of these as well. So I'm gonna give you all time to figure out, because that is the entire box. And this box is it's gonna be a little heavy, but this is everything right here. This is the pedicure. This is the big box. The big box. And so we're going to start the auction. Let me go get my charger before we start that. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Oh, perfect timing. So let me plug my phone in. I think that was a good box. I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff, I promise you. And I ran up here and got that ready. So let me turn this light back up. Boom. Okay. So boom. If you don't know how the auction goes, I will start out with the price, and people will be aggressive and put up their price, and you have to kind of make sure that you got a good connection, because when I start going once, going twice, if nobody is bidding and you're not putting in a number, if a person says, if I say $10 and somebody puts in $11, if you want it, you got to say 12. Like, type that right away. You don't have to go one number up, because I'm just going to tell you, see, I'm just trying to warn some people because I know how people bid. If somebody says 10, somebody may jump in and say, you go 11. Somebody may come in and say 20, and it'll happen real fast. So just watch the board, and we're going to start. Okay. We're going to start. Yeah, it does help. Yeah, it helps with the opaqueness of the gel polish. You're right when you said that. That's true. I just always have used it. It looks amazing. Oh, y'all better watch Keeping Natty. It's a few of them. You all better watch them. See, Aretha said, I want that pedicure tray. I love it. I love it. I waited until I got my new space to use it, and I love it. I love it. I love it. And I even carry it, and I carry everything and clean it. And yeah, I like it. I'm so serious. And I'm keeping the last one. I want to have 2 just in case, but I definitely use it every day. Okay. So for this big box, we are going to start. I'm going to tell you that box definitely, retail is definitely over $250. Definitely, because I can tell you this right here. You look this up, this right here alone is towards $100. I'm serious. Look it up. Or at least $69. I know it's been a while, but I'm just telling you. So that box is worth some money. That box is worth some money. We're going to start the bidding today at okay, guys, we're going to start today's bidding at $72. $72. Do I hear $72? $72 for this big box of product. You have a whole bunch of stuff in here. One person, you can get your $72 back. Do I hear 72? Do I hear $72 to start off the bidding process? 72, 72, 72, 72, 72. Do I hear $72? I know the connection can be a little bit slow. Do I hear $72? $72, $72 on this big, beautiful box of supplies. Designs. Isn't this what you all love? Designs. Do I hear $72? $72. Do I hear $72? It's my other phone. Okay, we have Keeping Netty at $72. Do I hear $75? Do I hear 75, 75, 75, 75, 77777 $75? Oh my God, there's some wonderful stuff in here. You will definitely make your money. Boom. Right here. This alone right here. So many different things you can do. A girl can never have enough stones. Do I hear, okay, we got two at 75. Mighty Minds at 75, 75. We got Terra Toodles at 75. Do I hear 85? Do I hear 85, 85? Do I hear $85? I'm just going back through the box because there's so much. I forgot what all was in here. Oh my God, this right here alone. We're at $75. This right here alone is a game changer. I almost forgot about this. I need to pull mine down. We have $85 and Mighty Mind said 85. We're at $85, 85, 85. Everybody must have this. I think it's on the website. I think so. We're at $85. We have two, Keeping Netty and Mighty Minds at 85, 85. Do I hear 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90? Do I hear $90? Do I hear 90? Do I hear $90? Terra Toodle said 90. We're at $90, 90, 90, 90. Do I hear 100? Oh, Keep Netty's at $100. $100. We're at $100 on this fabulous box. We're at 110. Mighty Mind said 110. Let me tell you something. If you don't get this box, you still need to do this because this just reminded me that I need to do this because I can't stand arguing with people about, well, what about if I go right here? What if I go, you know what? This ain't no medium. This is long because that medium long can get iffy. They act dumb. So this will help. I'm telling you, just get you one. If you don't get it today, get you one. Okay. We're at 110, 110, 110, Minding Minds. We are at 110. I'm telling you, I'll get you all a hand. So there is no confusion. These people be trying to play you because everybody want to stay with a medium price. And they know their nails are long. So we are at 110. Do I hear 120? We are at 130. Terra Toodles, 130. I hope I'm saying that right. Terra Toodles, 130. We're at 130. This is a fabulous box. I swear to God, I'm not a liar. I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff. I said I got to get rid of some of this stuff. And I just brought it upstairs. I had to make 3 darn trips. And then I dropped, I think, the petty things downstairs. Do I hear 140? Do I hear 140, 140, 140? To bring all this stuff upstairs. You know I'm not lying because I didn't even take the box up. We're at 135. Mindy Mind said 135. I just brought the box up here and said I'll tape it on the live. I was not ready. I just grabbed some stuff and said, let's go. Let's get it. We're at 135, 135, 135. Do I hear 140? Do I hear 140 anywhere? 140, 140, 140. Do I hear 140? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do I hear 140? This right here, you're going to love it. I need to put these two. I don't have much left. But this right here, this is my go-to. I'm telling you, this mat, I use it at least 2 times a day. We're at 140. Terra Toodle said 140, 140, 140. We are at 140. I was just looking at the screen, make sure I wasn't missing anything. So I'm digging through this box. And if you are watching this live, try this spray. You will love it. This is the smallest size, the 4 ounce, and you missed the sale last week where it was buy one, get one. Some of you all missed out on that. We're at 140. Do I hear a 145? Do I hit 145? We're at 140, 140, 140. I promise you this box is a deal in the steal. Just trying to clearance out some items because I am unpacking. We're at 145, Minding Minds. Do I hear 150? And I am starting out new, and I want us going to 2022 with everything that we need. We can get this stuff out the way so we can get into the business, honey. 145. Do I hear 150? Do I hear 150? Oh, you know I gotta drink some Pedialyte. I'm such a lady. Do I hear 150? Do I hear 150 on this fabulous box? We'll sit it right here. Boom. Do I hear 150? One shipping is also included. It will go out in the mail right away, right along with this smaller package. Do I hear 150? We have Minding Minds at 145. We have Mighty Minds at 145. This is a great deal. I promise you the box is worth way more. We have Mighty Minds going once. We have Mighty Minds going up. Terra Toodles, we're at 150. 150, 150, 150. Uh-oh, she beat you. Now, you know Mighty Minds. If you watch the other ones, she don't like that. Maggie Mouse don't play, but I'll let you all see for yourself. I don't know. But Tara Tootle said, you know what? Nope, 150, 150. I'll pay 150. Okay, that's fine. I'll get the box out to whoever. You just let me know where I'm sending it to. We're at 150. Well, do I hear 155? Do I hear 155? Do I hear 155? 155, 155, 155. I can't do it that fast because you know my lips are swollen and they hurt and they're getting sore and more sore. I gotta go and massage them. I gotta massage them tonight and put oil on them, massage them in my mirror. Do I hear 155? Do I hear 155? Okay, we got Tara Toodles or Tara Toodles, sorry, at 150 going once, at 150 going twice. And sold. Congratulations. You got it. I'm telling you, this is definitely a deal. If you even went on the website and you saw and you just added up things that are on Chicago Beauty Source, just the things that are on there that are in this box, you definitely would be probably, yeah, you would definitely be way past $200. I can tell you that. I can promise you. So Tara Tools, you won. Tara Tar, sorry, which you won the big box, and then who won? Okay, let me write this down. Let me write this down. I told you I wasn't prepared. I just decided to do this at the last minute so I could write it down. I gotta put it in the system because I did not prepare to do this. I just did it. And I'm gonna put it in the system, and you have to give me like an hour, and then you'll be able to go in and get it. And I'll get it out to you. So hold on. Let me write this down. You know I got notebooks everywhere. Okay, so this is what I do to make sure it's the right person who's purchasing. I have a little system. So, can you tell me what city you're in, Tara? No, thank you. Just to make sure it's the right person. What city you're in? And who won the smaller one? Mine says you want the smaller one. And if anyone has any questions before we close out, feel free to ask now. So while I'm doing this, then we can jump over into that. If you could just tell me what city you're in, and then I think mine, didn't you win the first one? You won the small one? Lynchburg. Okay. So when the order comes through, you know, because weird things happen. I've heard you did. Okay. Did I write that right? Yeah. Because I've seen things happen on YouTube where people will run a contest and somebody will win and somebody will go in and steal the person's prize. I've heard like of scandals and stuff like that happen. So I'm like, what would I do in the future to kind of, you know, like weird things happen when you're dealing with the public. So I have to make sure I'm crossing my I's and dotting my T's. Did I say that right? Nope. Okay, and my demise, where are you? I keep wanting to say California, but you're not, are you? Where are you? Where are you? Yes, you won. You won. Let me know. And if I'm telling you, if anyone has any questions or a comment or just something you want to ask all the vets here, I just want to talk to you all on a deeper level about what really, really goes down, you know, in the salons and how a lot of people get burned out and you just have to have a real plan in place. You really got to have a real plan in place to balance it out because you don't want to get caught swept into that salon and they're just using you and breaking you down and having your neck burning and your back burning and your arm and your hand cramp. California. I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. And you know, you don't have a plan in place. So this is what we're going to do. I'm still working on 3 things. I'm going to write it down here. I'm doing the polishing video because you will have to, if you really want to last in this industry a long time, you may have to go over into a spa environment for a minute while you're carrying out your plans. And then I'm going to do, so that class is definitely coming. It's just polishing is, you'd be surprised how many people can't polish. polish to make it last. Spa polishing, meaning perfect around the cuticles, not chipping, perfectly laid color, certain colors. You know, I'm going to talk about all that. So I'm going to put out a video just on polishing. And people are going to, some people may look at my channel and say, she is crazy. People don't know, they don't. People know how to do acrylic. They know how to put gel on acrylic. Polishing natural nails, where if you are licensed and you may need to step over into a spa to carry you through while you're building your clientele, because you can do that as a licensed nail tech, right? You got to know how to polish flawlessly. These women are paying big money and they tipping big money. And if you get too many complaints, you won't be there long. So polishing, long lasting, shiny glass looking polish. So that's what I'm going to make the video on. I already have my model. My model is my sister. She has the perfect hands and fingers. Okay. So she said, I am so excited. Wait. I'm so excited. I always miss the fun, but not tonight. No, you did not. You stole the show. You stole. I don't know why. For some reason, I'm feeling some type of fumes or something coming off the screen from man to man. So, I don't know. I hope not. No, I'm just talking. I'm just playing. I'm playing. But yes, we're doing the polishing video. I did not forget about the retirement video. I just been thinking about how I want to approach it, because there's no one answer to that. And I actually recorded some video. I just came back from Puerto Rico and I got some footage, and I just want to sit down and figure out how I'm going to put together that video. I don't know if I'm going to do a live on that video. I think I may do a pre-recorded video on that, because it's something that I want you to play and think about, and I don't want it to be real long. I think that it's something that's in the back of a lot of people's minds, and they just want a quick, getting to the point answer on how to really kind of wrap their mind around it so they can make the leap. So I'm thinking I want to do a pre-recorded video. So the polish video, the polish class, online, downloadable, the retirement video, and then because it's the end of the year, I want to do a 2022 what's the word, like think tank. That's what we're going to call it, like a think tank, where we come together and we're just going to talk about what's the game plan for 22, given, you know, everything. So it'll be like a kind of a think tank. You got the new people, you got the old people. We're talking about what's the strategy for 2022. So those are 3 things on my radar right now. Okay. Look. She like, and Mind and Minds is laughing. See, I felt that off of you. Maybe I'm wrong. Because I think she a little bit competitive. I just get that feeling. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so I feel like I have talked you all to death. I always come on here saying, oh, I'm tired. But like I said, man, it doesn't matter. We're at 2 hours as usual. Would you all like a case study this week? Because I am kind of slow. Would you all like a case study? A case study? Let me know. I have to think about one. I'll think about one. Oh, what's the next step? Give me an hour and then go to chicagobeautysource.com. That's scrolling here at the bottom, and it will be under nail supplies. I will put the box right up top up there, and you'll just go in and purchase on the website, and you will get tracking information and everything, and I will get it to you. That's it. It just has to be done tonight. I don't hold the boxes. I have had a box or two, maybe 2, where people did not purchase, and I'm like, why did they do that? Because somebody else could have won. But yeah, so I only hold it for the night, and then I get it out to the post office in the morning. Yep. I got to think about a new case study. We'll see. I may pop up tomorrow with a case study. You never know. So give me an hour. Check Chicago Beauty Source. It will be up there. So you will be looking for something. You'll know it because it'll say big box, and you will just click on it and check out, because it's a Shopify website, just like Fashion Nova. So it'll walk you through. Okay. And also, let me tell you this. You can do Afterpay. If you don't want to pay for it all today, we offer Afterpay. So you can do Afterpay on your box if you want to. You don't have to purchase the whole thing outright. Afterpay is on Chicago Beauty Source. Okay? So I think that's it. I appreciate you all for all of the support, the love, the input to help one another, and you all teach me and give me other perspectives as well. And so till next time, and maybe tomorrow, you never know with me, right? I don't know how sore my lips will be. We'll see. Okay, I'll catch you all soon. Thanks. Bye.